You want to be pro-gay when it's convenient for you, when you want to eat some pussy. Then you want to be motherfucking homophobic when it's motherfucking convenient for you. Girl, pick a motherfucking side. And ma'am, sir, you don't look like the softest little dilly, the little motherfucking diplet flower your motherfucking self, bitch. You raggedy, ugly, nappy neck, smut face, bag under your eye having ass motherfucking bitch. God don't like ugly, and that's all you will ever be, is U, G, L, and Y. That's not cute. That's not ladylike. That is not what adults do. So when people do that type of shit, it's a quick reminder and a reflection that, bitch, you're unhappy, you're ugly, you're broke, and you're probably lonely, miserable, single, and nappy-necked. So God bless you. That's how I deal with it. Fuck them hoes. Y'all might not want to take my advice, but bitch, if that shit do go through and they take your stamps, go take what you need. Fucking Lance Gross. Leave that picture right there. Lance, can you just take your other thumb and just slide the other side down a little bit? Absolutely. That is a work of art. That is a beautiful chocolate man. That type of man right there makes you only want black men. I've been wanting to suck your dick for over 30 years. And if you ever want to stop fucking with them niggas and try something different, I want you in real life. Because I need you ghetto, ignorant, black, nappy neck, little ponytail, ugly black bitches to always remember and understand that there are men out here that identify as men who may have been born female that have children. And someone can give birth and have their pronouns and their identity and their sexuality respected at the same time. And when you're already struggling in the looks department, you should be kind and beautiful on the inside. Do y'all have any people y'all suggesting want to come on the show? Y'all have anybody y'all want to see? Because y'all know it's a couple of these weird ass bitches that we got to keep our eye on. Girl, there's been a lot of bitches hit me up on the back end like, girl, I'll do your show. I know you will.
When she walks in the room, say honey. When she's right in front of you, say honey. Won't you bow to the queen? Say honey. When she walks up to the scene, say honey. Oh yeah. Go off, mother. Say honey. Oh yeah, yeah. Say honey. Oh yeah. Yes, honey. Say honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
Hey, everyone. It's your girl, Cherry the Boom. What are you guys up to? You guys miss me? I be feeling like these week-long waits, they're just so long. I be missing you guys so much. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope everyone is having a beautiful week. I hope your Monday is blessed. I hope you guys enjoyed my Monday motivation this morning. And before we get started, I just want to let y'all know today we're finna talk the shit. Oh, I do that every week, but we are definitely about to name some bitches, call some bitches out, and just really talk about the real. Because unlike a lot of these other hoes, I don't get into all that weird shit, that fake shit. And I love when people have to swallow their truth. Because nowadays in 2025, a lot of motherfuckers really seem to have an issue with standing on how they truly feel because everybody want to be liked and everybody's worried about what other people think about them. But over here, you know, we keeps it unmotherfucking cut. And you guys know, before we start the motherfucking day, I always have to open up the podcast with some motivation. And on this Motivation Monday, I want to let you guys know the title of this is When Life Throws Curveballs. Life has a way of surprising us with moments we never saw coming. Plans change, challenges arrive, and suddenly we find ourselves standing in the middle of something we did not prepare for. But God is never caught off guard. He sees every twist and turns And he sees every twist and turn long before we do. And he promised to walk beside us through them all. When life feels uncertain, we can trust that his plan is still good, even if it looks different from ours. The key is to keep our eyes on him, not the chaos around us, and let the faith steady our hearts when nothing else can. Bible verse for the week: trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. I hope that was able to bless you guys. But now that we have motivated you, I hope y'all ready to get into the shit. Hello? I ain't been drinking this week, girl. You know, a lot of people on the back end was like, girl, you was fucked up last week. Bitch, it was Halloween, trick or treat, bitch. I had to have my due. And we are a little sober this week, but we're still going to talk our good shit, okay? So you guys, as we come back with segment 1, I'm going to go find me a drink and I'll be right back. What's going on, baby? We are back quickly. So this week we're going to answer, I think I should start just doing me. Do y'all have any people y'all suggesting want to come on the show? Y'all have anybody y'all want to see? Because y'all know it's a couple of these weird ass bitches that we got to keep our eye on. Girl, there's been a lot of bitches hit me up on the back end like, girl, I'll do your show. I know you will, but I won't have you, my love. Now stop asking. I'm trying to be nice. Now when I tell you hoes what I really think, then everybody gonna be like, oh, she's so mean, she's so rude, she thinks she's all that. But take my ignoring you as a warning in my niceness, like, yeah? So, I got a couple of questions in this week, and we're going to start this off swiftly and professionally, get right into it, okay? And one of the first questions that came in today was, what was your first post or moment that made you realize, wow, you're really popular, people are really watching me, and I may be famous? If I may be honest, when I really realized the world was watching me, is when that video, as we've all seen, of me and my ex, you know, the allegedly me going to his job to expose him and all of that. That was when I had like my first viral moment. Now, I've always gotten views. People have always paid attention to me. I've always gotten compliments. But I think that was the first time where I felt like the world is looking at me in this moment. What inspires you to create the content that you create? It really came by me just being myself. I feel like what I do naturally is motivate people and pour into people. And I feel like over the time on social media, before there was an option to be paid from it, I just was on Facebook talking my shit, talking to people. I remember when it was like 10 to 20 people watching me. And over time, I just watched it slowly grow. And what I loved most about it was that people was coming to me not because of mess, not because of drama, but simply because I was speaking my truth, simply because I was saying things that was right that other people were scared to say. And today you have Cherry the Boom with over 1 million motherfucking followers on all my platforms. So God is good. Like, yeah. How do you stay consistent and motivated when creating content? How do I stay consistent is because I know it's making a difference in the world. And when this life is over and when it's all said and done, more than anything, I want to be known as the girl that made a difference, the girl that told the truth, the girl that loved everybody but didn't take no shit from nobody. And I understand and I take what comes with that, good and bad. But I know who I am as a person, as a great woman. Okay, how do you decide which brands or collaborations to say yes or no to? I'm all about energy. If anything about you is suspicious, suspect, spooky wooky, not right, questionable, no thank you. And you know why it's a heavy no for me? Because I know my attitude and I know my temper and I know where I come from and I know that I don't have to settle for less to get anything that I want or deserve in life. Okay? You don't have to say yes to everybody. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody does not want to see you win. And that's just what it is. And you have to be okay with that. That's the world that we live in. Everybody don't want to see you doing better than them. Everybody don't want to see you grow. Everybody don't want to see you elevate. Everybody don't want to see you get money. Okay, and that goes from not only on social media, but family, friends, and real life people that we know. That's not just a hater thing. Those are people that are close to you. So you got to be careful. You can't say yes, collab, and work with everybody. So again, it's all about energy. You got to come to me the right way the first time. I don't do all that wishy-washy, iffy shit. How do you deal with the negative comments online or online hate? I don't deal with it. Bitch, look at me. Bitch, they were mad and I don't know them. Why do I have to be concerned about that? That's their problem. How do I deal with it? Bitch, I laugh at it. Sometimes I address it and read them bitches because 9 times out of 10, they don't look better than me. So what am I offended about? Fuck them hoes. A lot of the people that sit and waste their time and their energy saying something negative about me, they are not happy with themselves. How do I know that? Because when you are happy, you're not under people's comments being nasty. That's not cute. That's not ladylike. That is not what adults do. So when people do that type of shit, it's a quick reminder and a reflection that, bitch, you're unhappy, you're ugly, you're broke, and you're probably lonely, miserable, single, and nappy-necked. So God bless you. That's how I deal with it. Fuck them hoes. Okay? That comes with the territory, bitch. When you doing something right, when you in your lane, when God is shining on you, the haters are going to come. The demons are going to come crawling out because that light in you makes their skin crawl because all they know is darkness with they ugly ass. Okay? What's been your favorite partnership or collab? Off rip, I have to say with T.S. Madison. Y'all know that's my girl. One thing I love about her is that she keeps it funky. Okay, and I feel like I'm in so many ways, a TSJ, a T.S. Madison Jr. You know what I'm saying? Because, bitch, y'all remember the old Madison. She might keep it cute and clean now, but back in the day, it was up with any bitch. Okay, and I get it. Everybody needs to be told the truth every once in a while, or all the time. Every time. Every day. All day. 24/7. Oh. What motivates you to keep going when things get hard? What motivates me to keep going when things get hard is because no one else is going to handle it for me. When you know you are all you have and you can't call on everybody, you don't have nobody to come take care of your bills when you fall short. You don't have nobody that's going to feed you when you fall short. You begin to be in a place where I'm all I got. So, bitch, I can't go without. And because it's nobody else's job or responsibility to take care of me, I got to go get it. And when you become that type of woman, men are intimidated. And I advise all women to know that you are all you have. I advise all people, honestly, you are all you have. And I'm sure that just through life experiences, you have already had an in-person experience, a personal experience on sometimes you can't count on people. And when you don't want to go without, when you're not going to go without and you know that you have the help of the good Lord, you're not waiting on no one. So that's what keeps me going. I know that all I have is me. I know all I have is God. And when you put yourself in that place and when you have gone without, you will never allow someone to put you in a place to where I have to go without again. All you got is you, baby. It's better to know that sooner than later. That's what keeps me going. Reality. Yeah. How has being an influencer changed you personally? How has being an influencer? Honestly, being an influencer and being under the light and being under the views of social media, I've gotten to know myself a little bit more. I've always known who I was, but I've gotten to know myself a little more. I've learned that I love people. I'm good with people, but I don't like being around people. I don't like having to figure out who's the good guys and who are the bad guys. You know, so for a lot of the times I find myself very introverted and very to myself because it's easier, it's safer, it's less stress, and you get more done when you ain't got bitches in the way, when you ain't got a whole bunch of bitches with their hand out, when you ain't got a lot of bitches hating on you, waiting on your downfall, possibly setting you up. Let's really talk about it. Doo-doo-doo. Another question. What advice would you give to someone who wants to start influencing today? You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent. It has to be genuine. It has to flow. You have to find your niche. You have to find the people that fuck with you. Y'all hoes doing all that clout chasing, trying to ride everybody else's motherfucking wave. That's not how you get to where you want to be. Kissing ass is not how you get to where you want to be. Kissing ass does not get you the platform that you need. You need a strong foundation. You don't need followers and views. They don't love you. They don't support you. You have to find your niche, and you have to find your crowd of people who relates to you. All that running behind other people, trying to get other people followers, baby, they might like that person for a whole nother reason. Okay? And truth be told, I only want to fuck with who fucks with me, then, yeah? Another question that came in last minute. Shout out to the bomb squad. The question was, can you give a long-term or a long-time friend a second chance? Let me tell you something, baby. I'm a military brat. And I moved every 2 to 3 years as a child. So every time I got close to a bitch, every few years I was moving. My friends never lasted motherfucking long anyway. So when it comes to that desperate or dire need to have people around or to have friends, bitch, I ain't fucked up about no bitch. If you're not thorough, if you're not right, if you're not loyal, bitch, I don't have to settle for any type of friendship you're giving me. Okay? So when it comes to the second chances type of friends, I'm not a I'm not a second chance type of friend. You ain't got to give me another chance because I'm going to respect you and treat you and be loyal to you for the first time. I may not be your yes man. I may not kiss your ass, but I'm going to love you. I'm going to respect you, and I'm going to always have your motherfucking back and have your best interest at heart, and I don't have to compete with you. So if I could find a friend like that, bitch, we in it for the long haul. All my friends I've ever known are people that I'm cool and cordial with. Bitch, we have been cool and cordial and friends and all of that for 10 plus years. Not none of that, oh, I met that bitch last week or we've been cool for a couple of months. I don't do them. Them the bitches you got to, truth be told, you got to watch all them bitches is what I'm finding out. But when it comes to second chances, bitch, I'm really good. We could be cordial. I'll speak. I'll answer the phone a couple of times. But that genuine energy and respect that I initially had, I'm not going to lie, it's not going to be there. I got a couple of bitches right now that's trying to kumbaya. They call me why you don't pick up the phone? Why, hey, girl. Why are you asking me all these motherfucking questions? Because you remember that time I picked up the phone every time you called. It ain't the same. And don't expect me to pretend with you. Because I will not. Love you dearly. Always have, always will. But bitch, I ain't never been fake. And I ain't finna start today because you want to be a friend now. Absolutely not. Because now my trust is not 100% with you. And I don't care to be around people I don't trust. And another thing I'm starting to notice, a lot of y'all hoes have this energy where y'all hang out with everybody. I'm not a everybody type of bitch. I am very exclusive. And if you don't carry yourself with an amount of grace or exclusivity, I'm really not interested anyway, bitch. We don't have much in common. I'm not a everybody type of bitch. No shade. I move a certain way. And I can't tell you who to hang out with, but what you won't do is be wishy-washy. What I won't do is pretend with you when I also have to watch you at the same time. If I gotta watch you, we don't need to do this. And another thing I need you fake hoes to remember, sometimes people are watching how you treat others. And that's how they dictate whether they want to be your friend. You hoes that's running around telling everybody's business, gossiping about every motherfucking body, and then you running over here trying to tell me, bitch, I don't do that with you hoes. And I watch you hoes and I keep my eyes on you because, bitch, who am I for you not to do that to me? Oh, thank you. No, thank you. Actually, so that's how I feel about them second chances, bitch. Get it right the first time. We won't have to do this. Every day may not be a walk in the park. I'm all open to misunderstandings and disagreements. But what we're not doing is that weird shit you hoes be on. You hoes are beyond needing a second chance. So a lot of you bitches is fake, weird, and haters. And like, let's be real. Who wants to hang out with a bitch you gotta watch? No, baby, we ain't no babysitter. No, thank you. Another question was, how do you feel about Trump trying to take away SNAP benefits? Now, that has been a big topic, right? And more than anything, are you really shocked? Trump has been a problem since the beginning of times. And when it comes to topics and things that Trump has his hand in, sometimes I don't even talk about it because at the same time, I feel like y'all allowed this. Yes, you bitches that did not vote, you bitches that did not want a woman in office, you bitches that had a problem with a black woman leading America, a lot of y'all chose this problem. So now the chaos is happening, bitch. I really feel like deal with it. But if we're gonna really talk about the SNAP benefits, I think it's unfortunate. It's really sad because there's been a time in life where I've eaten off food stamps. And I need y'all to understand that sometimes food stamps are necessary. I know there's a lot of people that sell food stamps. A lot of people buy food stamps from people. A lot of people just get it because they're greedy. A lot of people just trying to beat the system. But there are even more people who actually need them. And for you people who don't really think that this is a big topic because you good and you got money and you ain't got to worry about groceries, that's why America is fucked up now, because of people like you and that mentality. No one in America where money is thrown away every day should have to worry about how you're eating. Bitch, when restaurants are throwing 30% of their motherfucking food away every day, nobody should be worried about what they're eating, especially when you're hungry. So when it comes to that SNAP benefit shit, y'all might not want to take my advice, but bitch, if that shit do go through and they take your stamps, go take what you need. Bitch, stop acting like you are not used to having to get into survival. Bitch, there has been a time in life where, bitch, I have went in the grocery store and took what I needed, not because I was being greedy, because I didn't have it. And I feel like America is really putting us in a place, and I don't like to do too much of the politics, but America is putting us in a place where they really want to see the animal in you. And sometimes you got to let them motherfucking people know that, bitch, I got a little ho, don't you ever go without, especially when somebody is mistreating you. That whole government system is already fucked up, and we go just leave it at that. But Trump, leave them people stamps alone. Let them people eat. And we gonna leave it at that. We have 2 more questions before I wrap this up, because I really want to get into the topics tonight, bitch. The topics are gonna be so good tonight. Ooh, I can't wait. What matters more to you, being loved, understood, or remembered? What matters more to me, being loved, understood, or remembered? First of all, let's scratch being understood. Bitch, I'm already misunderstood and I don't give a fuck. So we're going to eliminate understood. No one gives a fuck, bitch, because a lot of times people don't even give you the chance to understand you. A lot of the times people have already made up their mind they don't want to understand you. So, bitch, don't even worry your little pretty self over that. I definitely want to be loved. Do I want to be remembered? Absolutely. But while I'm here, I'd rather be loved. Love is such a beautiful thing. God is love. I would rather be loved than understood or remembered. My time here, I want people to, that's what this world needs now. That's why the motherfucking stamp's about to be cut off, because there's no love in the world. That's why motherfuckers who are well off really don't give a fuck whether your stamps get cut off or not, because they're good. They don't love you. They're not worried about whether you eat or not. A lot of people in this world are very selfish. So yes, I'd rather be loved. What about you? And be honest. Everybody's answer may not be the same. Okay, we're all different, and that's okay. Last question of the night. Do you believe that healing means becoming who you were before the pain, or someone entirely new? Oh, that's deep. Did you hear that? Do you believe that healing means becoming who you were before the pain, or someone entirely new? I believe healing is becoming someone completely new. And the reason why I do believe that you become someone completely new simply because once you've been hurt, once you've been torn, once you've been broken, and once you've picked yourself back up and kept going, you are a brand new person. Because who you were before the pain, you were innocent. You did not know about pain. You were not presented life issues to where you had to grow, where you had to see people for who they really were. You did not have to go through heartache. You did not have to go without. So you were innocent. It was really like you were living, no shade, but like what they say, with a silver platter. And once you realize everybody's life is not given on a silver platter, you become a brand new person. Hopefully 9 times out of 10, it's for the better. But along that journey, a lot of people are broken and never the same. So when you ask me, do you believe that healing means becoming who you were before the pain or someone entirely new? It's all about change. It's all about growth, and it's all about elevating. It's nothing wrong with becoming a new person. And if you are stagnant in the same person for years and years, something's wrong. Because if you're not learning from your mistakes, if you're not learning from your trials and tribulations, you'll always go through them, and you will always be happy, and you will always be ignorant. God bless you. Now, I got about 5 more questions, but we ain't finna get into that. I'm ready to get into these motherfucking topics because we have more than 2 topics tonight. And I have a lot to say. So you guys, when we come back, I hope you're ready to talk about it. Ciao.
Respect a queen when you see one.
What's going on? Girl, look at my messy ass, bitch. I'm so ready to get to these motherfucking topics, bitch. I done skipped a whole motherfucking segment. Bitch, hold on. We gotta pump our brakes, girl. I gotta be nasty first. Baby, who we got on this popper past this motherfucking cherry? Cause baby, it's been a long week. Pass. Don't even know the no, thank you. Hey girl. No ma'am. Omar Epps. Wasn't that, let me not say that out loud. That was the man from Juice. Oh. I remember watching Juice sitting in front of the TV ready to lick him. Absolutely. He's a little older now. Okay, you can see it all up in this region. But he's a nice looking old man. I'll let him get a little taste. I'll let Omar pop this cherry. I'll go step to the side, Omar, with your old looking ass. Joey Badass. I've seen him. He's popping it. That's the nigga that played Bobby Brown. No? Whomever. He could pop it. Hey, Joey. He could definitely get a piece. Look at him over there looking like the last member of New Edition. Like, yeah. The sexiest man alive, Jonathan Bailey. You know, every now and again I do like a little swirl. Oh, he's very different. I'll have a piece. Yes, Jonathan will figure it out because I'm going to tell y'all something, especially to my black girls out there, bitch, don't underestimate them white boys. Because, bitch, I've had a couple of hookups with the other side, and, bitch, they're not all small. And a lot of them know how to treat you better. So, yes, Jonathan, you can get in the line over there with Omar. I'll get back to you with your little cute white ass. Absolutely. Fucking Lance Gross. Leave that picture right there. Lance, can you just take your other thumb and just slide the other side down a little bit? Absolutely. That is a work of art. That is a beautiful chocolate, man. That type of man right there makes you only want black men. Yeah, shout outs to him. Lance, if you ever want to try something new, call me, okay? All right? Now, don't y'all judge me. Leave that picture right there. Bokeem Woodbine. I hope I said that right. I seen him in a couple of movies. He played that crazy nigga. Y'all know I like a little crazy. I like a little autistic. And my friends do say I like him a little ugly. I might just still let him pop this cherry. Sit your little ugly ass over there with the rest. Y'all gotta give the ugly nigga some love too. He got a little muscles or something, you know, and them ugly niggas be having them big old. Like, yeah. Ralph, he is from New Edition. I don't know who Ralph is, but Ralph, if you could find a little donation, we could work something out. And I see that lipo etch sketch you got. That six pack ain't real. He been to the doctor. But it's all right, Ralph. But I'm gonna have to pass. I ain't gotta fuck all the niggas. I'll pass on Ralph. You just didn't do it for me, baby. Try again next year. See, that's not fair. Because, you know, I look at Obama as like dad. He's like the father of fathers, but I must be honest, he ain't my daddy. Barack, he is the finest president we probably ever had. I love Michelle. But if I'm going to play the game fairly, I would have Barack Obama. Call me Hillary. Hey, Barack. Okay, with his old cute ass. Karamo. Oh, Karamo. I know every time I see him, I'm going to say this. You guys, he was the first man I seen on television that let me know what my type was. He was comfortable in his skin. He had a nice body. He was handsome. He was chocolate. He was tall. And he was sexy. Karamo, I've been wanting to suck your dick for over 30 years. And if you ever want to stop fucking with them niggas and try something different, I want you in real life. So shout out to Karamo. He can do whatever he wants to the cherry, okay? And I'll do something to your cherry too. Yes. Wait, hold on, Cardi B. Cardi B, you fine. You know, I get down with a little swirl. You know, you a bad bitch. You know, I might eat that pussy one night, girl. Yes, Cardi B, I'll get that cherry, girl. Yeah, we could do a little something. She a bad bitch. What can I say? You can't say no to a bad bitch. Yes. But Cardi B, you need to sit that little hot pussy down on. Girl, I know you had a lot to prove, but girl, I love you down. You doing your motherfucking thing, but bitch, I don't like that you went. Bitch, you're Cardi B. You are a queen. Why the fuck did you just go sign up to be somebody's baby daddy? If that's the case, you might as well stay with motherfucker Offset. Like, I do think that was the dumbest thing she's ever did. Love her music, love her look, love her body. I love everything about Cardi B, but it's that one thing, like, girl, damn. But oh well, shout out to Cardi B. And I will eat that cat. Okay? Don't ever motherfucking get it fucked up. I'll be a lesbian for the right bitch. But you guys, my favorite part of the night. I am ready to get into these motherfucking hot topics. Are y'all ready? We'll be right back.
Yes, honey. Say honey. Yeah. Say honey. Respect a queen when you see one.
Did you tell me or not that women like to see
I'm
dick?
the guy asking you a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
That's fine. I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there. Look at them walking in there like it's okay. It's not okay. I understand. I'm not causing. I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym. And I think this is probably happening at gyms across America. We're like, trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you want to be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turn around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me. I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here. Maybe I missed a sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually try.
Who do we address first? Him or her? Okay, let's just start off with him. First of all, y'all hoes be trying to give me backfire because of the things that I say about the trans community, but girl, you know I'm gonna always stand up for what's right. And that is a white man. I am so tired of you colorless people always trying to set a narrative. Bitch, we understand y'all don't like trans people. Okay, we get it. Kumbaya. But what you will not do is allow these white men to go into women's spaces, make women uncomfortable, and then all they have to say is I'm trans. Y'all are making it hard for real trans women. If you do not look like some sort of motherfucking woman, you are a motherfucking man. Okay? That was a white man, and this is not the first time we've seen these white men doing that weird shit. I forgot the other bitch name, but the other white bitch that had went to, we talked about this on the podcast before, the other white bitch that went to Disney World, and she was all in the bathroom recording herself and getting the girls in the background and doing all that weird shit. Trans women don't do that. We're going to the bathroom, we're handling our business, and we're leaving. The bathroom is not a circus, the bathroom is not a shit show. Okay? And I believe that hoe was in there doing that perverted shit. And I feel like that's what them white people do. They throw their narratives out there. They try to bash the trans community and they throw these narratives out there so we can be looking a certain way. Bitch, that's not what we look like. Bitch. Now, do I believe you can be a trans woman and not transition? Absolutely. But if you don't look like no woman, you don't need to be in the bathroom. Now, I do believe that they do need to have more unisex bathrooms. I do believe that everybody should be comfortable and everybody should be in their motherfucking right space or whatever. But I also do believe, let's go ahead and slide over to that black bitch. Okay, first of all, before we get started, have y'all noticed that we only have these problems from them black bitches? Not all black women, but those black bitches that I speak on and speak of often. Y'all are a motherfucking problem, and you're not a problem just for the trans community. You're a problem for a lot of people. First of all, bitch, going in the bathroom behind a lot of you hoes is no motherfucking honor or privilege because a lot of you hoes pH balance be off and you don't know how to properly clean that twat. Okay? Second of all, bitch, you don't own no motherfucking bathroom. Because y'all love to look at those type of videos and make this shit go viral, but then y'all like to give real trans women a motherfucking problem. I wish a bitch would ever say something to me in a motherfucking bathroom. I'm gonna stand right there and piss on her feet. Bitch, first of all, you don't own no motherfucking bathroom, and if you are very concerned about who may be in there, use it before you go home. Now, in this particular situation, I get it. I don't want to go in no motherfucking bathroom and see no man either. Even as a trans woman, when I go to even like the gay clubs, and you know how they have the men's bathroom and the women's bathroom and the punks be in the motherfucking girls' bathroom, it do give like a little cringe. Like, okay, girl, like I get it. I know we all know what's going on up in here, but bitch, women's spaces should be women's spaces. And that's really how I feel. But that particular black bitch, this is not her first time being transphobic. And by the way, she's a lesbian. And as I did my research on this topic, I've learned that this is not her first, second, or third time being transphobic. And I tell y'all all the times, a lot of those lesbian bitches, they use their women privileges and that narrative to benefit them when it's convenient for them. You want to be pro-gay when it's convenient for you, when you want to eat some pussy. Then you want to be motherfucking homophobic when it's motherfucking convenient for you. Girl, pick a motherfucking side. And ma'am, sir, you don't look like the softest little dilly, the little motherfucking diplet flower, your motherfucking self, bitch. You walking around looking like a motherfucking man in a motherfucking bra. How do you think the average woman feels seeing you? The fuck, you are not the idea of the most feminine woman, sweetie. So and you walking around here all butch and shit. So let's not talk about there's different type of women. So bitch, trans women should be able to use some bathrooms, but when we have to cross that line to these men, that was a white man, and I agree. I understand her frustration, but her entitlement and her disrespect. And even in the first video, if y'all listen, that she said that white motherfucker had said something like, oh, women want to see dicks and shit. I believe the bitch said that. You know, it's not a matter of picking and choosing. It's a matter of breaking it down and talking about both aspects. I do think that man should have been in the motherfucking men's bathroom. But her argument was about trans people. I don't give a fuck what you say. You should be able to look at a person and know what the fuck your pronouns you're saying and coming out of your motherfucking mouth. And I also do believe, as a trans woman who has transitioned and took my time transitioning, that bitch, there's an era in your life where a bitch going to the bathroom should be uncomfortable for you. Even though it shouldn't be, it should be. Bitch, when you're not quite there, bitch, use it at home. We don't want no, it's already a hard thing and already a trouble problem being trans as is. You should not be wanting to bring any extra attention on yourself as a person, yet alone as a trans person. All that wanting to be seen, all that wanting to, that's that white shit, all that switcheroo. You don't hear that. You don't hear about that shit from the black trans women. That's them white privileged ass motherfucking men that want to slick their motherfucking hair back looking like Johnny Bravo, throw on some motherfucking earrings and say they're a motherfucking trans woman, and you're not. I know you other motherfucking trans advocates love to be like, oh girl, you can't say that. How do you know? How do I know that's not a trans bitch? Because I'm looking at them. That's how. And just because you are trans don't mean you have to settle for the bullshit. Just because you are trans don't mean you have to group everybody up. Bitch, everybody can't go. And it's no motherfucking shade. When I go to the motherfucking bathroom, I'm not looking at nobody. And nobody should be looking at nobody else. If you mind your motherfucking business, go in there and do what you were supposed to be doing, there should be no motherfucking problem. But I think that man made that butch woman uncomfortable because once she's already nosy and not minding her motherfucking business, and his privileged ass irritated her nosy ass. And now we have this issue. And that's how I feel about that. Y'all, can we get the next topic, please?
A transgender athlete took first place in 2 out of her 3 events in California State High School Track and Field Championship. A.B. Hernandez's participation sparked a national controversy and triggered a last-minute temporary rule by the California Interscholastic Federation, the body that governs high school sports in the state. They added an extra slot specifically for cisgender girls in events in which a transgender athlete qualifies, as well as giving them an extra medal. This compromise came after President Donald Trump threatened to pull federal funding from California if she was able to compete, but it was not enough for some protesters.
It's ridiculous. We have to fight for our space so that we could compete and have our own thing. This is for women. This is for girls. He is a biological boy.
In an interview, Hernandez's mother responded to the criticism and defended her daughter's ability to compete.
When you see how happy this kid is being herself. You know, the first time I saw her come out dressed as a girl, that where she didn't have to hide it from me, I saw it in her face. So I was like, this is it. This is what she wants. I'm going to support it.
First of all, let's give a hand clap for the mother that supports her child. And it's so sad that when we see that type of support, it's always coming from the others. I don't know what it is in our community, but we got to get it together. So the first thing that I noticed is that she had a supportive mother. Now, this topic is very sticky. And this is how I'm going to break it down and how I'm going to speak on it. If the young lady that is transitioning in high school, if she is on hormone therapy, I do believe that she should be able to play women's sports. Okay? Now, if you just a little boy that throws on a dress and go to school, but if you are actually taking your hormone therapy and your body is physically changing, I do believe that she should be able to partake in women's sports. And here's my argument with that. For so many years, women fought for equality. Okay? Let's really talk about it. You don't have to agree. You don't have to like, but I just need you to understand and listen. Women fought for many, many, many years for equality, to be given the same rights and to be able to get into the same spaces as men, right or wrong. So now that trans people are being able to enter these spaces, what's the problem? Weren't you just fighting for those same rights, sweetie? And I also need those same women to stop underestimating biological women. There are biological women out there that can beat a man's ass. There are biological women out there that can play football better than a man. There are biological women out there that can play basketball better than a motherfucking man. And I am not talking about trans. I'm talking about straight ain't straight. There are biological women out there that are very talented and gifted in their area of expertise, whatever it may be. A lot of you hoes, truth be told, now it can be a sticky topic and it is a good conversation, but a lot of you are only responding out of hate. A lot of you are only responding out of just the malice that's in your heart. And that's not good enough for me. So when it comes to the youth playing in women's sports, I do believe and I do think they should be tested to see their levels of estrogen. How long have you been transitioning? How much hormone therapy do you have in you? And I do believe they should be able to play in those sports. And have you noticed we never, when it comes to trans topics, we don't ever hear about men having these problems with trans men. Women, they are such catty beings. Bitch, just know I'm the biggest cat. Fuck wrong with you, bitch. Y'all, can we get the next topic, please? And then, yeah?
Miss Pat, you know I'm supposed to have been on multiple episodes of Miss Pat Settles It, but I got a phone call, right? Right after paperwork was done and all of that, right? Saying that I could no longer be on the show for a few episodes because of a comment that I had made. And the comment was literally verbatim, only women can have babies. Mm-hmm. I said that, and I asked, was that what got them to, revoke my opportunity to be on your show? And they said yes.
Well, you know what? A lot of times when they do stuff, and I'm going to be honest with you, because I knew you was going to ask me this fucked up question on air. So I'm going to ask you, they didn't come to us and say that. They just said, we're going to go in. BET said no. So when I asked you to do it, and no matter who I pick in this room, the network still have to approve it. And they check out everything. So when I guess that conversation came up, and then they decided to say, no, it's nothing I can do when it's their money.
You ugly bitch. Ha ha! Look at you. And they wonder why you so mad and you hate the trans community because you look like the first trans woman. You raggedy, ugly, nappy neck, smut face, bag under your eye having ass motherfucking bitch. God don't like ugly, and that's all you will ever be, is U, G, L, and Y. Are you so motherfucking mad? See, y'all know a couple of years ago, me and Jess had a little debacle online. And I've heard her say ignorant things. I've seen her get into it with Madison and say crazy things about the trans community and the LGBT community. And I pay it. A lot of people are like, Cherry, talk about this, and I don't ever pay it. But I'm finally talking about it because this happened today. Okay? And if you just really listen to Jess, what I honestly believe is I think that one of her lovers that she paid for, or her baby daddy that never married her, I think that maybe she went through one of their phones, and I think that she found something going on with another trans woman. And and this is just what I think, because I can understand a person who may not care for the community, but for you to have continuous hate and insult and slander and judgment and just disgusting energy towards a community that has done absolutely nothing to you, you are, one, dealing with your inner demons. You have realized that you will never be beautiful, and you are an evil individual. But I need y'all to also understand bitches like her exist. And the reason why I do believe that she goes on and on and on with her banter and her homophobic and transphobic banter is because, let's not ever forget, there's a group of women that love that type of energy, and most of them look like her. Let's really talk about it. Most of them look like her. Yes, let's really talk about it. Jess, y'all know she's ugly. Let's be real. All the men that she's been with look more feminine than she do. And I'm so glad that when you hoes are out here spewing unnecessary hate. Now, you know I'm a bitch that get rowdy and get with the shit myself and say some outlandish things. But it would never be unnecessary. It would never be. I'm never waiting on a moment to jump on a bandwagon to tear down any community for no reason. That's the problem. And I do love and I do enjoy when I see that people are standing up for what's right. It's not a matter of standing up for the trans community. It's not a matter of standing up for the LGBT. It's not a matter of standing up for women or men or black or white. It's a matter of standing up for what's right. You should not be that hateful and evil when you have such a platform to a group of people who have done absolutely nothing to you. You don't have to like us. You don't have to go to lunch with us, nor do you have to be our best friend. But to be evil, nasty, and unkind for no reason is unnecessary. But that happens because that's exactly who you are. Okay? And the remark that she made on why she did not get the position of being on Mrs. Pat's show. Hey, Miss Pat, I got some words for you too. But the reason why was because she made that comment saying that only women can have children. You guys, either you're for everybody or you're not. Because I need you ghetto, ignorant, black, nappy neck, little ponytail, ugly black bitches to always remember and understand that there are men out here that identify as men who may have been born female that have children. And someone can give birth and have their pronouns and their identity and their sexuality respected at the same time. And I don't know why it is always a problem for you hoes to just respect people. Okay? But I'm going to tell you something. Bitches like Jess, they're always for the community when there's some coin involved. Because I want y'all to pay attention. Miss Pat, keep your eye on bitches like her. I watched her interview with T.S. Madison and it was great, bitch. I clapped, I put hearts up under it and everything. But you gotta watch bitches like Miss Pat, because Miss Pat, like a lot of these bitches, she's about her coin. And let's not ever forget, Miss Pat has had a platform that has been helped and supported by the LGBT community. Those type of bitches are for the community when it's convenient. You got bitches like Jess who just don't like them, who can't take them, don't want nothing to do with them, want to disrespect them every chance they get. Then you have bitches like Miss Pat who, I'll tolerate them. I'll let them come on my show and make a clown of themselves because it brings me views and entertainment. But I need y'all also to understand and pay attention to how she fought for Jess to be on that motherfucking show. When BET came to you and told you no thank you because of this type of behavior, it should have been just that on that. Y'all gotta watch and pay attention to everything. We love Miss Pat. I ain't got no problem with Miss Pat, but I just want every bitch to know I see you for who you are. And I don't want to be around no bitch who tolerate me. I want to be around a bitch that loves me and respects me even when I'm not around. Y'all have to watch those type of bitches that only are for you when it's convenient for them. So good for BET. Good for BET because they don't need any more trash on television. The fuck? Only role you need to be applying for. Only role she need to be applying for is the garbage can. Just hilarious, you are a mess. You've always been a mess. And this is no read. This will be no back and forth. But it's simply because this is who you are. Look at you. I understand why you feel the way I feel. Bitch, truth be told, if I was born female and there was someone walking around with a dick looking better than me, bitch, and I was born to do this, I'd probably feel a way too. But I wouldn't be hateful. I wouldn't be nasty. I wouldn't be unkind. I may have my thoughts and my opinions, which you are entitled to. But to be nasty and outwardly disrespectful is where the line is crossed. And when you're already struggling in the looks department, you should be kind and beautiful on the inside. My love. Okay. Oh, I was, girl, that's enough of her. That's enough of that bitch. But that's how I really feel about her. Like, ew. Y'all, she won't get no more airtime, but like, ew. Just do better. Do better, because what she's going to do is start to fuck up more of her blessings because she can't get that hate and jealousy out of her heart. Okay? I think that was the last topic. You guys, was that the last topic? Okay, but before we dip out, you know I always gotta show some love to my top supporters. Woo! Vanessa, thank you for all of your love and your support, my love. I appreciate you, girl. I see you. I want you to know I see you and I appreciate you. We also got, D motherfucking Holly. Hey, bitch. D Holly. Hit me up on Instagram or something, bitch. I need you in my inbox. I need you to hit me up. I'm going to go look for your message this week. I need to have a one-on-one with you. I appreciate all of your love. I appreciate you for just loving me, embracing me. And you are here supporting my podcast every motherfucking week. I love you, and you are truly appreciated. I see you, bitch. And also, Miss Lady to you. I see you too, bitch. You've been on the motherfucking screen for the last couple of weeks as well. I see you. I appreciate you. I love you. And you too, inbox me, because you and D Holly have been battling over who loves the boom the most. And I just want to tell all you ladies out there that I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for all your kindness. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. And I would not be where I am and who I am without the love that you have. And you guys, we had someone to sponsor our motherfucking podcast yet again. So I definitely want to take the time out and give a special shout outs to Shades of Non-Monogamy. Thank you guys so much. I love you. Thank you for tuning into the podcast. Maybe one day we could have you guys on, because we would love to have some freaky, deaky, nasty, non-monogamy talk. Like, yeah? And you guys, as always, if you want to do business, if you want to collab, maybe if you even want to come on a podcast, if you want to make a sponsorship, if you want to sponsor a podcast just to show me some love, I am always available. My inbox is always available. Feel free to reach out to me on IG on my main page or on my podcast page, cherryontop_podcast. I am always here for questions, comments, concerns, advice, topics, and sponsorships. Yeah? But before we get up out of here, I just want to tell you guys, I hope you guys are having an amazing week. If you're not, it's not too late to turn it around. And if no one told you that they love you today, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. Kisses on both cheeks, and have a great day.
She's an old school girl, full of pearls. She's seen it all, been around the world. She's had to fall, even crawl, but she got it back together. Now she's queen of the ball. She's a mother, she's a boss. She wears a crown, she paid the cost. When she's walking, they'll be talking.